So very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine? Okay. Some students are still joining. Okay. So today we have to start new topic of this chapter. Okay, chapter 6, metal and non-metal we are studying. Okay, and in this chapter we have to study about the corrosion and the experiment. Right? So I think in the previous session already I have explained the corrosion. Right? Everyone on your video. Everyone on your video. On your video. Vinayak, Arpit, Divyansh Rai, Sonakshi, Arif, Anay, Parul, Shreya, Prachi, Pratiksha, Ayush. On your video, everyone. Otherwise, I'll remove from the class. Okay, so experiment we have to study. Okay, in this experiment, we have to take 3 test tubes. Okay, so first of all, before starting the experiment of rusting, okay, yeah, this is, I got it. Okay, so before starting experiment of rusting, can you anyone tell me what is corrosion? Anyone has revised this topic? Raise your hand. What is corrosion?
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good.
Ma'am, corrosion, the slow destruction of metal by the chemical reaction or the moist air and oxygen is called corrosion. No, ma'am.
You can say by a chemical action. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I said that also.
All right. Okay, yes, correct. Slow destruction of a metal or an alloy. As I told to you people, the slow destruction of a metal or an alloy by a chemical action. Okay, that is corrosion. Right? What is corrosion? Corrosion is a slow destruction of a metal. When metal come in contact with the moisture, with the air, okay, it gets corroded. Right? In the same manner, rusting also takes place. Okay? Rusting formula you all know, that is Fe2O3. Don't forget this, XH2O. All right? This is important. As I told you, the glucose also C6H12O6, carbon dioxide CO2, sulfur dioxide SO2, nitrogen dioxide NO2. Okay, so all these things you have to remember. Slag time COH hold twice. Okay, Shubh? Shubh is yawning. Huh? Just wake up. In the chemistry class. All right. So slag lime COH hold twice, quick lime CaO. Remember all these formulas. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so first in this topic we have to study the experiment rusting takes place in moist air. First of all, I need to tell you that every condition is important for the rusting to take place. Every condition means moisture is also important, and air, that means oxygen, is also important to rust to take place on the iron object. All right. If anyone is missing, if anyone is not there, means if the air is not there, only the moisture is there, then the rust will not take place. All right. If air is there and moisture is not there, then also the rust will not take place. Both the condition is necessary to take place the rust, okay, or rusting on the iron object. All right. Understood? So this is what we will study through the experiment. We will study and we will see, we will observe that how this rust takes place and how these two conditions is important for the rusting to take place. All right. So first one is, first we have to take the 3 test tube. Okay, 3 test tube we have to take and place name A. Second one, place the name B. And the third one, place the name C. All right, A, B, and C. Okay, so in the first one, you have to take some iron nails, which काटी लेनी पड़ेगी आपको. Okay, put some iron nails in this test tube A. So I have taken here some iron nails. Okay, like this. Don't think this is any insect. This is iron nails. Okay, it's not any insect. Iron nail. All right. So this is fresh without rust. This is the iron nail. Okay, that I have taken in test tube A. All right. Okay. So in test tube A, I have taken iron nails and add some water in. So you have to, what you have to do, you have to add some water and leave it as open. No need to close this test tube. All right, it will be open so that it will directly come in contact with the air also. Okay, and with the moisture. Moisture is what? That is the water. Okay, it will come in contact with the water also. So iron nail directly come in contact with the moisture. You can say with the water and with the air. Here is the air is coming. So directly coming in contact with this air. All right, we will not close this test tube. So this is test tube A. Now come to test tube B. What we have to do is this. Okay, in test tube B, what we can do, we can add water, but we have to add a drop of oil in it. Okay, listen how we can do. Take iron nail in it also. This is iron. All right, this is not mushroom. Iron nail. Okay, so I have taken here the iron nail. Okay, freshly iron nail without rusting. Okay, then I have taken here the water in it. Okay. When we have added the water in the test tube B, add a drop of oil in it. Okay, then we will add a drop of oil in it. The drop will come on the surface of the water. The drop will come on the surface of the water and cover the water. Water will not come in contact with the air. Means you can say the iron will have only the moisture but not the air. Alright? Means the iron will come in contact only with the moisture, only with the water, but not with the air, because oil has covered the surface of the water so that the iron and the water will not come in contact with the air. Okay, so air will not come in contact with the air, and to make sure, what you have to do, you have to cover this test tube with the cloth. Okay, now air will not come inside, and oil also protect the water and the nail to come in contact with the air. All right, understood? In test tube B, what we have done, we have taken a freshly iron nail, okay, and in this we have added a water in it, okay, means moisture is there, but we have cut it, or you can say we have cut the come in contact with the air, okay. So air we cut it, how? We have to add a drop of oil in it. All right, this is what? This is oil. So oil will take or cover the surface of the water. So here we cut the air, okay, and this water, and you can say the nail will not come in contact with the air. And to make sure, we have closed this test tube with the help of a cork. Okay, this is cork. Cork is made up of a wood. Okay, just like lid we are using to close any box. Okay, in the same manner, cork is also there. Okay, we use in the laboratory to close the test tube or any bigger anything. Okay, in the lab when we are doing any experiment. Okay, so this is the test tube B. When we are talking about the test tube C, what we have to do is, again we have to take some iron nail in it. Okay, iron nail. This is not aeroplane. Okay, freshly without rusting, this is the iron nail. Okay, so in this, what we have to add? We have to add a quicklime. Quicklime, you all know, CaO. All right, that is also called calcium oxide. All right, the chemical name of quicklime is calcium oxide. So what we have to do? We have to add some pieces of quicklime in it. This is what? This is quicklime. Okay, and iron nail. And what we have to do? We have close this test tube with the help of a cork. All right. So what you did? You have closed this test tube C, okay, with the help of a cork, so that the air is there in it. Okay, air is there in it. So this quicklime has the property to absorb the moisture. All right, to absorb the moisture from the air. So it will absorb the moisture. Moisture means what? The water vapor. All right. So this quicklime will absorb the moisture. This quicklime has the property to absorb the moisture. So slowly it will absorb all the moisture which is in this test tube. All right. Slowly it absorbs all the moisture which is in this test tube. So you all can see here that in test tube A, B, C, what we have done. Okay. In test tube A, okay, iron is coming in contact with both, with the moisture, with the air. All right. In test tube B, we can see that iron nail is coming in contact only with the moisture, not with the air. Okay, because we cut the supply of the air by adding a drop of oil in it and by closing this port. Okay. All right. Okay. In test tube C, what we have done, we have added a quicklime in it with the iron nail. And we have not added a drop of water in it, not a single drop of water. So that we can make sure that whatever the moisture have in this test tube with the air, okay, that quicklime will absorb it. Okay, that quicklime will absorb all the moisture from the test tube. Means only the oxygen, only the air will have in this test tube, not the moisture. All right, understood? So after some time, we will observe that in test tube A, the iron which is in test tube A, okay, that will get rust because this iron nail got both the condition, okay, that it get the air also and it get the moisture also. So if the iron come in contact with both the things, with the air also with the moisture, then iron get rust. Then the rusting takes place. Okay, in these two conditions, we will see that here only the moisture is there, air is not there. Iron will not get rust because air is also important to take place the rusting on the iron object. Okay, in test tube C, we will see that air is there but not the moisture. Okay, air is inside there, but moisture is not there in this. Okay, in this moisture is there because we have added water. Okay, moisture is there, but air is not there. Okay, so if any one condition is missing, okay, the rusting will not take place. Both the condition is necessary. So by this experiment, we can observe, we can see that both the condition is necessary for the rusting to take place on the iron object. All right. Understood everyone? This experiment. And remember this experiment, okay, and you have to draw this experiment in your classwork copy as I told you. Okay, already I have given to you all short answer, long question answers on the school website. Have you people seen that? Okay. So do it that in the copy, okay, because very soon, second time your copy will going to be submit, okay. And whatever I explained to you all, okay, just repeated that at your home because in the exam I have given some questions from in between the chapter also. Okay, but remember this, you have to learn exercises, short answer, long answer, and extra question. Okay, do it first this much, and after that, then read thoroughly your chapter, all the 3 chapters. All right, understood everyone? Okay, so rusting takes place in moist air. That is completed. Now come to how to prevent corrosion. Okay, that many students are asking this now, that how we can prevent corrosion. All right. Okay. So first one is corrosion is highly destructive, as you all know. Okay, it eats away the metal. Okay, slowly and gradually when rust is taking place on the iron object, slowly and gradually eat away all the mass of the metal. Okay, destroys the strength of the metal by making it crack. Okay. Then first point, come to this painting. Okay, how we can protect from the corrosion. So that is the painting. Apply a paint. Okay, paint will protect, or it can form a layer on the metal object. Okay, so that it will not directly come in contact with the air. Okay, so dust will not take place. So this is also the prevention we can use it. Okay, greasing. Applying grease over the metal surface also protect the metal from chemical reactions. Okay, galvanizing as I told you. On iron object, we are applying a layer of zinc on the iron object. Okay, this is the process of, is called the galvanization. Okay, so by galvanization process also we can protect the iron objects. Okay, metals. Okay, then tinning a metal is also done in a similar manner as galvanizing. We are applying a layer of tin on the iron object for that. Okay, or you can say we are dipping an iron sheet in molten tin. Okay, we are dipping iron sheet on molten tin. Okay, so that a layer of tin will apply on the iron object and it will protect the iron object for the protection. Okay, then electroplating. Electroplating, depositing a thin uniform layer on one metal over the another. Okay, by electrolysis process. Okay, electrolysis process. Electro means electricity. Lysis means breakdown. Okay, so by passing electricity, if we break the chemical compound, okay, that will break into an ions, and then that ions will deposit on the another metal. This is all the electrolysis process. Okay, so this electrolysis process you will study in your higher classes. Okay, that it is having an experiment for this. All right, then come to the, so underline this electroplating, all this definition, what is electroplating? Underline this, depositing a thin uniform layer of one metal over another by electrolysis is known as electroplating. Underline this, make a star on this. All right, if I'm saying this, that means there's a reason behind that. Whatever the lines I'm saying to underline it in the chapter, underline it that. Okay. Okay, so electroplating is clear. Now come to the alloying. Okay, alloying, you all know that alloying we are doing this to protect from the corrosion, to increase the resistivity, strength of the metal, right? So alloying a metal with other increase the strength of the metal and also protect it from corrosion. All right, like stainless steel. So in this what we are using iron, chromium, nickel, manganese and carbon. Iron, chromium, nickel, manganese and carbon. Okay, these things means these four metal and one non-metal. We are mixing together to form a stainless steel, and that stainless steel is alloy that will not easily get rust. All right. Okay, then brass, copper and zinc, bronze, copper and tin. Okay, Sn is also called tin and stannum also. Magnesium, aluminium, magnesium and copper. Okay, these are what? These are the alloy. Okay, so these are the few methods of prevention of corrosion. Okay, by doing these things, by applying a paint, grease. Okay, then applying a layer of zinc, tin, we can protect corrosion. Okay, or we can protect our metal or iron object from the corrosion. All right. Okay, so this chapter is completed. So those who have a problem in this chapter, in any topic, in any line, anything, if you want to ask, raise your hand so that I can solve your problem. And yes, today I'll upload the extra questions also of this chapter. So don't forget to write it that also in the classwork copy. Okay, extra question, you people have to write it. And this diagram, okay, diagram figure 6.13 you have to draw. All right, figure 6.13 in your classwork copy you will have to draw. Don't forget this. Okay, so first of all, Harshita.
Ma'am, I wants to ask something of matter that in the refrigerator, water vapor is releasing when we are opening the freezer, the coldest part. So it is coming, no. So ma'am, which kind of water vapor is that? That is so cold.
That is so cold. Okay. Aerosol, you have you not studied this yet. No? Okay, this is the water vapor that will go in the atmosphere. Okay, when you are opening that, that is also a water vapor. Okay.
And ma'am, one more question. Copper, these coppers are used in the binding of cooler motors. So ma'am, why copper is only used? Why we cannot use silver to bind?
Copper is cheap and easily we can mold it that. Okay, so that's why we are using copper.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
In fact, we can use instead of that aluminium also. Ayushman.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Beta.
Ma'am, you have said no, ma'am, under something underline, ma'am. I have not hear your voice, so please say again.
Electroplating. I said to underline electroplating definition.
Ma'am, please say.
Depositing a thin uniform layer of a metal over the another, okay, by electrolysis method or process. That is electroplating. All
Ma'am,
right.
I have one more. I have one more doubt.
What?
Ma'am, how we will prevent corrosion? Ma'am, you have said, ma'am, the
How
matter
we
of
can?
utilization. Ma'am, how we will prevent ma'am corrosion?
Many points is given on you in your book. Okay, that is on page number 58. Page number 58 is given there. Painting, greasing, galvanizing, tanning, electroplating, alloying. Okay, these are the few methods from which we can protect the metal or an object from the corrosion. Samarpada. Lower your hand, Ayushman.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Miss, I have to ask how quicklime is formed.
How?
Quicklime is formed.
Quicklime is formed. Quicklime is formed in the same manner as the slake lime. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
The reactions for the formation of this quicklime and this slake lime. Okay. POP, plaster of Paris, gypsum. Anything else? Okay, these things we will study, I think, in the next chapter or in the next session. Let's see. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, all the reactions related to that. From the next session, we'll not start a new chapter. We will do only a revision. Yes, Divyansh.
Miss, why ships are not rusted?
What?
Why ships are not rusted? Ships.
Okay, ships. Listen here, ships, they get rust, but we have applied prevention. Okay, like we are doing greasing. Okay, like we are using a galvanization process. All these things we are using so that it will not get rust easily. But if left without any prevention, okay, directly in the water, the iron definitely get rusted of the ship. Yes, Utkarsh.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. Yes, Utkarsh.
Miss, I can't understand electroplating. Miss, can you please explain it again?
Electroplating. Listen here, electroplating is nothing but it is actually a process. Okay, in this process, what we are doing, we are depositing a layer. Means, for example, like these two metal I have. Okay, ये दो मेटल मेरे पास है, ठीक है. इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस मीन्स हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास, ये दोनों मेटल को मैंने ऐसे पानी में डाल रखा है. दैट इज नॉट द पानी दैट वी विल यूज हियर, like acid Okay, acid solution like sulfuric acid solution in that. Okay, so in the electrolysis process that we are doing, so we are taking two rod. Okay, two rod. You can that is also called electrode in the chemistry language. Okay, so two rod we are taking of two different metal. Okay, and we are passing electricity through that. The compound will start breaking. Okay, and one that will convert into the ion. That's why I'm not explaining the whole process. Just try to understand it. Okay, that compound will break. Okay, and one metal start depositing on the another metal. Okay, one metal rod start depositing on the another metal rod. थोड़ा थोड़े पार्टिकल्स इसके से, ठीक है, वो आयंस जो होते हैं वो उस पे आकर के चिपकने लगेंगे और ये रॉड थिक होता जाएगा और ये पतला होता जाएगा. ठीक है, ये होता है इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस प्रोसेस. अंडरस्टूड? सो ये चीज है कि डिपॉजिटिंग अ थिन लेयर. ओके, डिपॉजिटिंग अ थिन लेयर ऑफ अ मेटल ओवर द अनदर. ओके, इस मेटल की एक पतली लेयर इस मेटल पर आकर के डिपॉजिट हो जाए. ओके, by electrolysis process, that is called electroplating. Now understood? Understood? एक मेटल टूट करके दूसरे मेटल पे जा करके चिपकने लगता है, पतली सी लेयर बना लेता है. That is only the electroplating. ठीक है, ये किस मेथड से होता है? This is from the process of electrolysis. Lysis means breakdown, electro means electricity, electrolysis process. I'll explain your electrolysis process, the whole process, then it will bounce from your mind like this. Okay. So I'm not going to explain it that because people don't know about ions.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, I can't understand alloying.
Alloying. Listen here, alloying is nothing. Here what we are doing, just like we are making tea. Okay, only the sugar and the water alone you can't drink as a tea. Okay, what you are doing to make a tea? You are mixing sugar, water, okay, in fact tea also, okay, and some students are using ginger also, cloves also, right? All these things we are mixing, and milk also, that is very important. Okay, without that how we can make it? So mixing all these things, okay, after take a one boil, we can take a tea. Okay, we can make a tea. All right. So in the same manner, we are alloying also. We will take 2 to 3 metals, okay, non-metal, and we are mixing together that in the fixed proportion. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And we make a alloy. Alloy like stainless steel is alloy, brass is alloy, bronze is alloy. All right. So these
ma'am.
things are not the pure element that we got from the nature. We are mixing some metal, non-metal together to get these things. All right. And
Yes,
they
ma'am.
are very strong in strength. Okay. It will not get easily. Okay. That's why we are doing this.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Arohi. Arohi, you are making tea.
Yes, what?
You are making tea, Arohi.
No, ma'am.
No? You're grown this much that you can make it tea at your home. इतने बड़े तो
Miss-
हो गए हो। You
No,
can
miss, I
ask-
thought you are asking now that you are making tea.
I'm asking that you are making tea at your home.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Miss, is quicklime solid in nature?
Quicklime, yes. Yes, but if you will mix with the water, it will come in the liquid state. All right.
And miss, I have not understood tinning.
What you have not understood?
Yes,
Tinning is
tinning.
nothing, applying a layer of tin, okay, on the iron object. And how we can do this? We will dip the iron objects on molten tin. पिघले हुए टिन में हम उसको डिबा करके इसको निकाल लेंगे. ठीक है, तो वो उस पे एक पतली सी लेयर लग जाएगी. Applied a thin layer, okay, of tin on the iron object, and that is the tin, nothing else. Okay, Sufi.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask, does the nip of pen rust?
Nip or
Pen.
leave it, of course, it will leave it for 5 to 6, 7 years. Okay, the open definitely.
Miss, why this much time?
Because it takes time. Okay, and just one more thing you have to remember that ink will not come, okay, from the nib, and make sure that it should come in contact with the air and with the moisture also. Don't close the cap.
And ma'am, one more thing. Miss, I have heard that in Gujarat, there's a sweet shop in which a very special sweet is there on which gold leaf is kept. Gold leaf, real gold, 24 karat. So people are eating that. Is it healthy?
Of course, Chavanprash was eating.
Hmm?
Chavanprash. Chavanprash. This was of students. Oh God. मैंने कभी नहीं खाया च्यवनप्राश. Good. Okay, beta. In Chyawanprash, what it is there, and why you people are eating that?
Immunity.
Why you want immunity, and how you will get it? Surbi?
In Chawanprash, many Ayurvedic medicines, plants are there. Jadi butiya, masale.
Only herbs. Huh? Only herbs and spices are there.
As I think.
Medicine that add sona chandi. What was that? Sona chandi sharir mein, dimag mein, kahan se? I have not remembered that. But Chyawanprash maximum people are eating because there is gold and silver according to that company. Okay, that I don't know. They are adding or not. Okay. So Sona Chandi, that is nothing, that is the gold and silver. And gold and silver, as I told to you, that is the mineral, and our body wants mineral to get the immunity. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Ma'am, can I answer Harshita's question?
Mhm.
Ma'am, she asked that in the refrigerator, when we open it, why the water vapor, cold water vapor comes. So, ma'am, the air which is present in the freezer gets cooled down because of the coldness. And the air which is there, it becomes in a form of water vapor. और अगर वो और ज्यादा ठंडा हो जाएगा तो बर्फ बन जाएगा और जम जाएगा. तो simply when you open it, it comes out.
So that's what I said now. That is the water vapor. Okay, when you will open it, it will come out and it will mix in the atmosphere.
See this?
Okay, good. Very good, beta. Now come to Varuna. Yes, Varuna. Lower your hands, will be.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, the platinum is more expensive than the gold. Miss, but the gold is like we say that it is of 24 karat, 22 karat. Miss, but platinum can be in carat.
Platinum is not in the carat. Okay.
And Miss,
And the most important thing that I'm not using platinum jewelry. In fact, I don't have. Okay.
Yes,
So Anant is doing like this. What they are asking about the platinum and diamond. Nothing they have to ask. Only about the diamond, about the platinum. In the same manner, also I'm also doing like this.
Miss,
Or I have to make a deep study of the platinum and the diamond. Okay, how to purchase, where to get. Okay, all these things. In what carat they are coming. Okay, which carat we can easily buy it.
Miss, the wires which are drawn, Miss, mostly which metal they are made?
Metal there, with which one?
Miss, the wires which we use.
Copper, beta, copper, nickel. Okay, aluminium, these aluminium very less we are using, copper or nickel, these things we are using.
Miss, how we will know that it is of aluminium and copper?
Aluminium and copper, how you will come to know this? Listen here, copper is golden brown in color. Okay, aluminium is somewhat silver in color. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
by the color you can come to know. At your home, it is difficult to know this, which metal is this and this. Flesh is what?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, mute yourself, Varuna. Nayan,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Ma'am, in fifth topic, electroplating, ma'am, it is written electrolysis and electroplating. Ma'am, what is the meaning of these both?
Electroplating. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की हेल्प से जब हम एक लेयर बना देते हैं किसी मेटल रॉड पर, किसी इलेक्ट्रोड पर, ओके, दैट इज इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग. हमने उसकी एक लेयर बना दी, एक प्लेट तैयार कर दी उसके ऊपर. एंड इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस, electro means, as I told you, electricity, and lysis means breakdown. So this is electrolysis is actually nothing, it is a process. Okay, it is a method of applying a layer of one metal over the another.
Ma'am, I have one more question. Ma'am, when we will get our exam schedule?
Very soon. Very soon it will be notified now. What you have?
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Lower your hand. Kumari. Yes, Kumari.
Hello?
Yes, beta.
I have not understood galvanizing.
Gal. It is not galvanizing. Galvanizing.
Yes, miss.
Galvanizing, when we apply a layer of sorry, when we apply a layer of zinc on the iron object, that is the galvanization process.
And these points to remember can come in the exam.
Points to remember. No. If you will read the whole chapter thoroughly, so what you will do with this points to remember? Okay. As I said, to read this chapter, whole chapter thoroughly. Okay, so no need to read this points to remember. Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Minnati.
Miss, what is skyscraper?
What is
Skyscraper.
skyscraper?
Yes, miss. At the page number 49, it is given.
49. 49. 49. Where it is?
Miss, metals are generally hard and strong, solid.
Metals are generally hard, strong, solid. For example, aluminium, iron, zinc, tin, and copper. They are strong enough to bear heavy loads. They have a high tensile strength. Okay, okay. In the last, and it is tensile strength of iron that makes. You can see it in the picture also. Strength of iron that makes a bridge or a skyscraper able to withstand high pressure. Skyscrapers is like this. Here it is. You can see it. This one. It is given in the picture also. It bears a high load. That is called as skyscrapers. Okay, Sonakshi.
Ma'am, this diagram only we have to make.
Yes, better this diagram.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, Disha. Lower your hand, Sonakshi. Yes, Disha. Sorry, beta, I can't hear you. Remove your earphone. Ask your question. I said remove your earphone. Oh God, plug off from the phone also, or whatever you are using, laptop or phone. थोड़ा भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. I can't hear a single word. Rashri.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, beta.
Miss, what is the actual difference in corrosion and rusting?
Actual difference in corrosion and rusting. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So rusting only takes place in an iron object. Okay, but corrosion is for all the metals. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, what diagram we have to draw in this chapter?
That is figure 6.13.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, 6.13 rusting takes place in moist air. This one.
Okay, ma'am.
Jitika Verma.
Miss, in the topic galvanizing, the last line, it's written GI sheets are used for making air coolers. But what is GI sheets?
Galvanizing prevents rusting. Galvanized iron GI pipes. Galvanized iron, that is the abbreviation of this galvanized iron GI.
And Miss, you can give one example of nickel.
Example of
Nickel.
nickel. Nickel is an element. What example you want? Why?
Miss, like that only I was asking.
Nickel element. Actually, this is the metal, and we are using this nickel as a wire. It is also a good conductor, cheaper, okay, and flexible also. Sure.
I do not understand graveling.
Have not understood what?
Graveling.
बेटा मैं ही बोलना ना भूल जाऊं. It is galvanization or galvanized. I said many times this word. Pronunciation is very important. Galvanized or galvanization. Galvanizing. Okay. Same answer, how many times I'll give to you all. Applying a layer of zinc on the iron object, that is the galvanization. Now stop asking this question again and again. Manya Dubey.
On page number 59, on the second paragraph before alloying, the first word only here it is written chrome plated steel. Ma'am, what is the meaning of it?
Where it is written there?
On page number 59, second one
Page
before
number
alloying.
59, where nickel plated steel. Yes, nickel plated steel is used for making some parts of cycles. Chrome plated steel or brass is used for bathroom fittings, and copper plated steel for utensils. Okay. Plated means that we applied a layer of that on that steel. Okay, what we are using. Like nickel plated steel. So in this steel, nickel is applied over that.
Plated. On the second one before alloying in the paragraph. For first one.
Which one? Copper plated steel for utensils. Anya? Anya? Network issue. She freezed. Okay, Anushka. Yes, Anushka. Ask your question.
Miss, due to network connection, I can't hear what you have said to underline, ma'am, and what you have said to star it.
Electroplating. Fifth point on page number 59.
We have to star it.
You were sleeping during the class.
No, miss.
Then
Miss, 5 minutes disconnected.
If you people have not concentrated in the class, the excuses are network issue, disconnected, we don't know. Please repeat it. Who's doing this? Mute yourself. Yes, Aditi. Yes, Kaushiki, you ask.
Miss, actually, when I joined the meeting, then your voice was not coming from the starting, and then what happened that your voice was not coming. Then I showed to my father, and when your voice started coming, your doubt session was started. I didn't understand what you told from the starting. Just tell me what were the topics so that I can
Okay,
read it.
listen here. I explained that this experiment testing takes place in monastery. Okay, this topic I have explained today. All right. Experiment and plus prevention from the curriculum. Okay, so all the points we have studied in the curriculum. All right, so these things read it thoroughly, and whenever the class will upload on the school website, you can watch it there also. So next is yes, Shreysh, what you want to ask?
Miss, the video will be uploaded.
Yes.
Okay.
Website
Okay.
is there. Yes, Shreysh.
Ma'am, why telegraph poles are painted with aluminium paint?
Because aluminum has a property not to react with any, easily with any other metal. Okay, it will not get corroded easily. That's why. Right.
Thank you.
Then next, yes, Apurva.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, on page 57, testing.
Repeat again, beta. I can't hear your
Yes,
voice clearly. Repeat again.
Now?
Ask again.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, on the topic rusting, it is written that the formula of rusting, where it is represented H2O means the number of H2O molecules is uncertain. Ma'am, what is the meaning of that? It is uncertain.
That is the meaning of uncertain is it is not fixed. Maybe it is 10, maybe it is 100, maybe it is 50. Okay, so number of molecules which is attached with this rust Fe2O3 oxidized iron. Okay, that is not fixed, that is not certain. That's why we are writing XH2O. All right. Yes, Anant. Mute yourself. Apurva.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to ask that why cloud does not freeze at the high temperature, at the very low temperature, minus 35 degrees Celsius?
This is the topic to explain in 5 to 10 minutes, and we don't have this much time. So in the next session, definitely I'll explain about this. Okay, why at high temperature, at low temperature, at high altitude, what is going on, what is happening there. Okay, this is an interesting question, and I'll explain that. All right, so time is over. Okay, in fact, we are late. Okay, who want? Janvi. Yes, Janvi. Quickly ask your questions. Only one question.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Janvi. Ask.
Ma'am, which diagram we have to draw in chapter 6?
Diagram of figure that is 6.13 in the book. I close my.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mohammad Ammar. Lower your hand. Ammar. 7th F 29 roll number Mohammad Ammar. Let's ask your question. Ask your question. Yes, Amit Gupta.
Miss, when the exam starts?
The last of July.
Thank you.
Aditi.
Miss, what is a Unani medicine? You have not told that yet.
Oh yes. That in the last session or before that? Any student has asked about this Unani medicines or Ayurvedic medicines. Okay, so I said that a word I have not remembered, that is the Hakim. Okay, so the medicines which is prescribed by medicines in the early ages. Okay, so that is the Unani medicines, okay, which is made from herbs, shrubs, from all these things. Okay, Shruti. Shruti wishes.
Miss, I had to ask the difference between corrosion and rusting.
Okay, Aditi. Corrosion and rusting. Listen here, rusting takes place only on the iron object, but corrosion is for all the metals. Okay. When like copper, zinc, nickel, all these metals, if they corroded, that is called the corrosion. Okay, rusting will take place only on the iron object. That is the difference. Mute yourself, Aditi.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Mohan 45.
Miss, what is corrosion resistant?
Corrosion resistance means जो भी कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है, ठीक है, वो कोरोड नहीं होगा, खराब नहीं होगा, ठीक है, उसमें कोरोजन नहीं लगेगा, दैट इज द कोरोजन रेजिस्टेंस.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Vipul.
Miss, what does this dot X means?
How many times I told to you people the same question, the same answer? That X is the water molecule, number of water molecule which is not fixed. Okay. Concentrate in the class. The same questions don't ask again and again. If someone is asking, please listen carefully.
Miss, when the copy will submit?
Sorry, Gautam.
Miss,
Copy.
when the
A copy maybe from 21st to 22nd of July.
Miss 21, it will submit the copy.
No, from 19 and 20. Yes, 19 and 20. That is the date.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So have a good day, everyone. Okay. And those who have not asked their questions in this session, so they can ask me in the next session. So have a good day, everyone.